Last week, we saw UK CPI inflation drop to the Bank of England's 2% target rate, falling from its 11.1% peak in October 2022. Whilst the outlook looks positive, with markets expecting a cut to benchmark interest rates in August, the path doesn't look completely smooth. Last Friday, retail sales in the UK jumped month-on-month by 2.9% against a forecast of 1.5%. Mainly in part due to improving weather, the knock-on effect of higher spending can sometimes lead to inflationary pressure. With the European finals also increasing people's spend, food and drink especially, we might not be out of the woods just yet in terms of interest rates. The UK election is also posing some conundrums. Whilst a change of government with a majority is a major positive, compared to uncertainty or a coalition, the latest polls showing a potential Labour supermajority and a wipeout for the Conservative parties could cause volatility for sterling. In France, we are less than a week from the first round of voting in the surprise election being held by President Macron. Should Marine Le Pen repeat the result of the European elections, there is considerable concern for the euro, as her National Rally Party are intent on implementing many expensive France First policies that could weaken the Eurozone's second biggest economy and weigh on the single currency. In terms of noteworthy market moves, pound sterling to US dollar is trading very much in the range, seemingly in a holding pattern ahead of UK elections next week. Pound sterling to euro has seen muted reactions to inflation and interest rate news last week, in a wait-and-see mode as election news builds. Euro to US dollar is trading in a very narrow range. Markets are awaiting news to drive direction. Ahead, we have a very quiet start to the week in terms of data, with little to no Tier 1 releases until the end of the week. On Thursday, US GDP could give some weight to the dollar should it show signs that the US economy is improving. Then on Friday, UK GDP could create some jitters if there are any signs of a slowdown, especially given how close we are to the UK election. Finally, on Sunday the 30th of June, we have the first round of voting in the French election. If Marine Le Pen's National Rally Party match or beat poll estimates, we could see some dramatic volatility for the single currency.